My beloved brothers and sisters, listen carefully, because what I'm about to say might shake you. For some of you, this message will break your heart. For others, it will awaken your soul. You think you have time? 21 minutes, maybe less. But the truth is, time is not on your side. There's a news coming, and when it arrives, it won't just be a headline. It'll be a wake-up call from heaven. My beloved brothers and sisters, listen closely. For what I am about to tell you is not just a message, it is a divine warning. A call from heaven disguised as a whisper to your heart. You might think you have time, 21 minutes, 21 days, or even 21 years. But time is not waiting for you. Every second that passes draws you closer to a truth that the world has long forgotten. And when you finally face it, it will break you, not to destroy you, but to rebuild you. The world has taught you to hide behind noise, to run from silence, to fill your life with distractions so you never face what your soul is truly craving. But deep down, there's a part of you that's restless, isn't there? A voice that doesn't die down when the music stops. A feeling that something far greater is calling your name. That's not imagination, that's your awakening. The world is asleep, but you were never made to sleep. You were made to see. The truth that's coming, the news that's on its way, it's not a news report, not a broadcast, not a social media headline. It's a spiritual revelation. When it arrives, it will shake the foundations of everything you've believed about yourself, your purpose, and your destiny. It will strip you of your false comfort, tear away your pride, and reveal what's been buried underneath all along, your true self, the self that was chosen before the world even knew your name. Yes, this news will break you. It will break the lies you tell yourself. It will break the false peace you've built from the approval of others. It will break the illusion that you can live half awake and still find fulfillment. And in that breaking you will cry, but those tears will cleanse you. They will wash away everything that never belonged to you in the first place. You will begin to see pain for what it really is, the birthplace of purpose. You see, the chosen ones are not perfect people. They are people who have walked through storms, faced rejection, tasted loss, and yet refused to let darkness define them. You've been misunderstood, pushed aside, and maybe even forgotten by those you loved. But heaven has never forgotten you. Every trial, every heartbreak, every sleepless night was shaping you into someone unshakable. You weren't being punished. You were being prepared. The breaking is the awakening. And when you finally open that message, that divine revelation, everything will make sense. You will understand that rejection was protection, that delay was direction, that loneliness was God's way of bringing you closer to Him. The world told you that strength comes from success, but the truth is, strength is born from surrender. The strongest souls are the ones who've been broken and still chose to believe. So yes, the countdown is real, not because time is ending, but because your old self is. The walls you built for safety are collapsing so that your spirit can breathe again. This is not the end of your story. It's the end of pretending. You are about to be reborn in truth, faith, and power. The moment you surrender to the breaking is the moment your transformation begins. And when the news finally hits your heart and your eyes fill with tears, don't run from it. Embrace it. Because that breaking is not death, it's resurrection. It's heaven calling your name, reminding you that you were never ordinary. You were never forgotten. You were chosen. My beloved brothers and sisters, the truth is coming whether we are ready or not. The countdown has already begun. The world is unaware, distracted by lights and screens, chasing shadows that promise meaning but deliver emptiness. People have lost the ability to listen, not to each other, but to the still small voice within. Yet among them, there are a few, a remnant, the chosen ones. You feel the shift, don't you? Something inside you knows that this life is more than routines and noise. You sense that a divine message is on its way, a message that will not comfort you but confront you. It will not flatter your ego, it will free your soul. The news that's coming will not appear on your phone screen or television broadcast. It will come in the silence of the night, in the stillness of your heart. It will speak directly to your spirit, and when it does, it will break you, but not to destroy. No, my friend, it will break you open so that the light can finally enter. The truth doesn't come to make you comfortable, it comes to make you real. For too long we have lived behind masks. We smile when we are broken. We pretend to have peace while our souls are aching for meaning. We live to impress people who do not even know our battles. But the chosen ones, they are done pretending. They crave something deeper than applause. They seek something higher than success. They long for truth even if it hurts. And that is why this message is for you. When this divine news arrives, it will strip away everything false. It will expose every lie you've believed about yourself. It will show you that your failures were not wasted, that your tears were not ignored, that your silence was not meaningless. Every pain you've endured was a preparation. Every disappointment was a redirection. You will see that even the moments that broke you were the same moments that made you chosen. The breaking hurts, yes. It feels like the end. But it's not the end, it's the beginning of awakening. The moment your pride shatters, grace enters. The moment your illusions collapse, truth rebuilds. When everything you depended on crumbles, you finally see the foundation that never moved, the foundation of faith, of divine purpose, of love that never left you. You will understand that you were never walking alone, even in your darkest nights. This is why it says 21 minutes left, because time is short, but the call is urgent. The world wants you distracted so you never hear the call. But heaven is still whispering, wake up. You have slept long enough in fear. You have hidden long enough in doubt. You were not created to survive. You were created to stand, to speak, to shine. The chosen ones are not those who never fall. They are those who rise again, even when the world says they shouldn't. The news that is coming will break your illusions, but build your identity. It will destroy the lies, but deliver freedom. It will bring you face to face with the truth, that your pain had a purpose, that your waiting had a reason, and that your life still carries a mission. You were never random. You were never overlooked. You were chosen from the beginning, chosen to carry light into a world that loves darkness. So when the moment comes, when the truth pierces your heart and the news breaks you open, don't resist it. Let it break you. Because in the breaking, you will finally breathe again. You will see that what you lost was never meant for you, and what is meant for you was never lost. You will rise from the ashes, stronger, wiser, freer. The news that will break you is not your end, it is your awakening. Every shattered piece of your heart will reflect a new truth. 21 minutes left, not to fear, but to prepare. Open your eyes, open your spirit, and receive what heaven has been trying to show you all along. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are chosen. And your time has come. My beloved brothers and sisters, we are living in a time when truth has become a stranger and deception has become the language of the world. Everywhere you look, people are chasing comfort instead of conviction. They laugh while their souls starve. They build empires on sand and call it success. But deep within you, something feels different. You don't belong to the noise. You don't belong to the blindness. You belong to the light. You are chosen. And because you are chosen, heaven has set a timer upon your spirit. 21 minutes left, not on a clock, but on a calling. When this truth reaches you, it will not tick gently, it will roar. And that roar will break you open. You see, there are moments in life when God doesn't send peace. He sends disruption. He shakes everything that is false so that what is true may remain. The shaking is not punishment, it's purification. That's why some people walked away from you. That's why doors closed and plans collapsed. It wasn't rejection, it was redirection. God was removing what could not go with you into your destiny. You thought you were losing people, but you were gaining purpose. You thought you were breaking, but you were actually being reshaped by divine hands. This is the news that will break you, that everything you held onto so tightly was never truly yours. The titles, the validation, the relationships, the comfort, they were lessons, not lifelines. When they fall apart, you will want to cry, and that's okay. Cry. Let the tears come. Because tears are the language of healing. They wash the dust of deception from your eyes. And in those tears, you'll finally see clearly that you were never meant to depend on what can be taken away. The chosen ones are not chosen because they are perfect. They are chosen because they can survive the breaking. The world may mock you, misunderstand you, and call you strange, but heaven calls you mine. You have walked through pain others couldn't bear. You have smiled when your heart was shattered. You have stood when your strength was gone. You have been tested not to destroy you, but to reveal what was inside you all along. A warrior spirit, a heart that refuses to die. This breaking, my friend, is not a tragedy. It's an awakening. The same hands that allow the storm are the hands that calm it. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. The pain that once made you question God will one day become the reason you praise Him. Because when the breaking is over, you'll realize you lost nothing real. You only lost illusions. You will rise lighter, freer, and stronger, not bitter, but better. The countdown is not to your end, but to your beginning. The last 21 minutes symbolize the final moments of the old you, the version that feared, doubted, and settled for less. Every minute passing is a piece of the old you dying so that the real you can live. The fire that burns you today will become the light that guides you tomorrow. And when that moment arrives, when the truth fully opens, you will no longer hide behind who you were. You will finally step into who you were always meant to be. The news that will break you is not meant to destroy, it's meant to deliver. It will tear down every false wall and rebuild you on truth. So don't fear the shaking. Don't run from the breaking. Let it happen. Because after it passes, what will remain is unshakable, unbreakable, unstoppable. You. 21 minutes left, and the message is clear. The breaking is not your end, it is your becoming. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are chosen, and your time is now. My beloved brothers and sisters, there comes a moment in every soul's journey when the noise of the world fades, and all that remains is the quiet voice of truth. That voice has been calling you for a long time. You've heard it in the middle of the night when sleep wouldn't come. You felt it in moments when you were surrounded by people yet felt completely alone. That voice is not madness. It's not imagination. It's a whisper from heaven saying, "Wake up, my child, your time has come." The countdown has already begun. 21 minutes left to open what heaven has sealed for you. And this message will not come wrapped in comfort. It will not come to entertain you or soothe you. It will come to break you, because truth doesn't pamper, it pierces. You have been living behind walls built from fear, from pain, from the words of others. You've worn a smile that hides the weight of your soul. But when the truth finally reaches you, every wall will fall, the mask will crack, and in that moment, you will see yourself as heaven sees you, not broken but becoming. The breaking will hurt, it always does. When God begins to rebuild you, He first removes what was never meant to stay. The plans you made, the people you trusted, the paths you thought were permanent, all of them will shake. You will feel lost, even betrayed by life itself. But understand this, what feels like breaking is really birthing. Just as a seed must crack before life emerges, your spirit must be torn open before your purpose can bloom. Pain is not proof of abandonment, it is the evidence of transformation. For years you have tried to control the outcome, to make sense of the storms, to hold on to what was slipping away. But the chosen ones are not called to comfort, they are called to surrender. The more you resist the breaking, the longer the pain lingers. But when you release, when you finally say, "Lord, I don't understand, but I trust you," that is when heaven moves. That is when the chains fall and freedom begins. The world will never understand your journey. They will look at your scars and call them weakness, but heaven calls them proof. Proof that you survived what was meant to destroy you. Every wound you carry is not a mark of shame, it's a seal of destiny. You have been through fire, but the fire didn't consume you, it refined you. You have faced loss, but the loss didn't end you, it prepared you. Everything you thought broke you was actually shaping you into who you were meant to become. Now, 21 minutes remain, not to fear, but to decide. Will you keep living in the shadows of who you were, or will you step into the light of who you are? Will you keep pretending to be fine, or will you finally open the message heaven has written on your heart? The time is short, but grace is near. The breaking is happening because God is removing everything that blocks your purpose. Let it fall, let it shatter, because what will rise from those pieces will be something the world cannot break again. The news that will break you is not a curse, it is a calling. It is heaven's reminder that you are not created for the crowd, but for the crown. The pain is temporary, but the transformation is eternal. When the breaking ends, you will not recognize the person you once were, because the one who rises will be fearless, faithful, and free. 21 minutes left to opening. The time is not ending. Your destiny is beginning. You are not forgotten. You are not defeated. You are chosen, and this is your awakening. My beloved brothers and sisters, listen carefully, because what you are about to hear is not a message from man, it is a cry from eternity. The countdown has not stopped. Heaven's clock is still ticking. 21 minutes left. Not 21 minutes of time, but 21 moments of mercy. 21 chances to open your eyes before the truth breaks through everything you've tried to ignore. You've felt it, haven't you? That deep stirring in your soul that says something is shifting. That this world, with all its glitter and noise, no longer feels like home. That stirring is not confusion, it's calling. You are being summoned out of the ordinary and into the eternal. The news that is coming, the revelation you've been sensing, it will not come gently. It will not whisper your comfort. It will declare your purpose. When truth arrives, it will not pat you on the back. It will turn you inside out. It will break you, yes, but it will also birth you. You will finally understand that the pain you've been carrying was not a punishment, it was preparation. Heaven has been silent not because it forgot you, but because it was forming you. The silence was not absence, it was strategy. The breaking that is coming will expose everything fake in your life, every false identity, every toxic attachment, every illusion of control, gone. God cannot fill a vessel that is already full of pride, fear, and lies. So He breaks it, He empties it, He purifies it. The breaking is not cruelty, it is mercy disguised as chaos, because through it you will finally see the truth that everything you were chasing in this world could never satisfy what only heaven can fill. Many will not understand this season you are in. They will look at your breaking and call it failure. They will say you've lost your way, when in reality you finally found it. You see, the chosen ones are not celebrated by the crowd. They are tested in the wilderness. When the crowd runs for comfort, the chosen run toward calling. You were never meant to fit into a world that has forgotten its creator. You were chosen to stand apart, even if that means standing alone. And though loneliness may break your heart, it will also awaken your spirit. There will be nights when you will cry out, asking, "Why me?" And heaven will whisper back, "Because I can trust you." God does not place heavy battles on weak shoulders. The fire you are facing is not meant to consume you. It's meant to reveal the gold within you. You are being refined, not rejected. Every loss is shaping you, every delay is teaching you, and every heartbreak is aligning you with destiny. The breaking is not random, it's rebuilding you from the inside out. So as the countdown nears its end, do not fear what's coming. Embrace it. The news that will break you is the same truth that will set you free. You are standing on holy ground, even if it looks like ruin. What feels like an ending is actually heaven clearing the path for your new beginning. The pain will pass, the tears will dry, but the transformation will remain forever. The breaking is the bridge between who you were and who you are called to become. The news that will break you is not here to destroy, it's here to deliver. You are being stripped, not for loss, but for light. So stand still, even in the shaking, because when the final minute arrives, you will not be the same. You will rise unshaken, unafraid, and unstoppable. The world will see the scars, but heaven will see the strength. 21 minutes left to open it. The message is clear. You are chosen, and the time is now, my beloved brothers and sisters. The air feels heavier now. Can you sense it? The silence before the storm, the pause before the truth unfolds. The countdown hasn't stopped. 21 minutes left, and heaven's message is pressing closer. This isn't just another moment in your life. It's a divine intersection between who you were and who you are about to become. The news that's coming, it won't come through words on a screen or voices in a crowd. It will arrive as a realization that shakes your very soul. It will not simply inform you, it will transform you. For too long you've carried burdens that were never meant to be yours. You've held on to guilt, shame, fear, and memories that chained your spirit. You've tried to look strong while silently breaking inside. But the truth that's on its way, this news from above, will not allow those chains to remain. It will break you, yes, but it will break you free. The world told you to hide your scars, but heaven calls them evidence of survival. The world told you to keep moving, but heaven says, be still. Let me heal what running never fixed. When truth arrives, it comes like fire. It doesn't destroy, it purifies. It burns away what's false so that only the real remains. That's why some of your plans have failed. Some friendships faded. Some doors closed. It wasn't coincidence. God was rearranging your life to protect your purpose. You cried when things fell apart, but heaven was rejoicing because those pieces could finally be rebuilt the right way. Sometimes the breaking is the only way the blessing can find you. You may ask, why must it hurt? Because pain reveals what peace has been hiding. You can't heal what you refuse to feel. You can't grow where you won't let go. The breaking exposes everything you've tried to bury under busyness and denial. It's not punishment, it's purification. You see, God doesn't break what He's done with. He breaks what He's about to use. That's why the chosen ones suffer in silence while the world celebrates. The world thinks you're losing, but heaven knows you're being prepared. The breaking is not to remove your worth, it's to reveal your weight in glory. Every tear you've cried, every prayer you've whispered in the dark has been heard. Heaven collects them, not as sorrow, but as evidence of your faith. You thought God was distant, but He was closer than your breath, guiding every moment of your waiting. The silence you feared was not absence. It was the sound of preparation. You are being shaped in secret for something sacred. That's why it hurts so much, because purpose always costs something. Now, 21 minutes remain, not to scare you, but to remind you that the time to awaken is now. The truth is knocking. The message is ready. The breaking is near, and it will bring clarity like lightning. Once it happens, you'll see everything differently. Your pain, your past, your path. You'll realize it all had meaning. You were never forgotten, never forsaken. The world may have overlooked you, but heaven was writing your story in silence. This news will break you, but when the pieces settle, you will see light shining through the cracks. The breaking will not end you. It will introduce you to who you were always meant to be. You will rise from the dust of disappointment with eyes that see clearer, faith that stands stronger, and a heart that beats braver. So let the countdown continue, let the truth come. Because when it arrives, you will finally understand what broke you was never meant to bury you. It was meant to build you. You are not lost. You are not forgotten. You are chosen, and your awakening is here. My beloved brothers and sisters, the hour has come. The clock of heaven is still ticking. 21 minutes left, and every second echoes in eternity. You can feel it in your chest, that strange mix of fear and peace, sorrow and strength. Something deep within you knows that this is not an ordinary moment. You've walked through the fire, survived storms that were meant to destroy you, and yet here you stand, scarred, yes, but still standing. You wonder why you had to go through so much, why life kept breaking you again and again. The answer is simple, but it will shake you, because you were chosen to carry light through the darkness. The news that's coming isn't from the world, it's from above. It will not come in the language of man, but in the whisper of truth. When it reaches you, it will tear open the shell you've built to protect yourself. It will break every illusion that kept you small. You will finally see what heaven saw in you all along. You were never ordinary. You were never forgotten. You were never meant to live hidden behind fear and doubt. You were being refined, not rejected. The breaking was not a curse. It was the birth canal of your calling. You thought the silence meant God had left you, but the silence was His workshop. While you wept in the night, He was building strength in your soul. While you questioned your worth, He was engraving your name in eternity. You see, the breaking didn't come to destroy you. It came to uncover the warrior within you. The pain you felt was heaven pulling away everything that was blocking your purpose. Every heartbreak, every loss, every disappointment was carving out room for something greater. And now, that greatness is ready to rise. When the news arrives, and it's closer than you think, it will shake you, will weep, not because you are weak, but because you will finally understand. You will see how every broken season was necessary. You will see why every door closed, why certain people left, and why your prayers seemed unanswered. You will realize that God was not ignoring you. He was aligning you. He was preparing the soil of your heart for a seed that could only grow in pain. And now that seed is breaking through the surface. What once buried you is now birthing you. The world will not understand your glow after this. They will see your peace and call it strange. They will see your joy and call it impossible. But they won't know what it cost you to get here. They didn't see the nights you cried yourself to sleep, or the mornings you got up anyway. They didn't see the prayers whispered through shaking hands. But heaven saw, heaven counted every tear, heard every cry, and marked every step. The breaking you endured has become your anointing. You are not the same person who started this journey, and you never will be again. So now, beloved, as the final minutes tick away, remember this. The breaking was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to define you. What once felt like an ending was actually your preparation for a new beginning. You are no longer the wounded one. You are the awakened one. The news that will break you is the truth that will free you. Let it come. Let it fall. Let it reveal who you are. Because when the final second strikes and the message fully opens, heaven will declare over you what it has whispered all along. You are not broken. You are reborn. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. And your time is now.